sun. So I'm spinning out all of my doubt, spinning out all of my doubt. I'm spinning out all of my doubt. If it's not gold in your teeth, I'm spinning. In my imagination, the flame would go out, and in our conversation, you'd always spit it out. Greedy lover runs hot and cold. Strange nights, foolish things that will keep a tight hold. At least you'll give me inspiration that I could shout about. Take me to high tea, and I will make you proud. So I'm spinning out all of my doubt, spinning out all of my doubt. I'm spinning out all of my doubt. If it's not gold in your teeth, I'm spinning, 'cause I'm spinning out all of my doubt, spinning out all of my doubt. I'm spinning out all of my doubt. If it's not gold in your teeth, I'm spinning. She my best friend in the whole world. On the mood board, she's the inspo, and she dressed in really cute clothes. Kawaii like we're in Tokyo. Devilly smile, teeth white row. Got that classic real deep Van Gogh. She got loyalty, and she said I love you, girl. I love her more. Bobby, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Jump into the driver's seat and put it in a speed trap. Driving through the streets on a different frequency. You know just what I mean. We're running through the red lights. Shoot your bullets, take your pain. Shoot your bullets, take your pain.
Walk on by. Walk on by. Walk on by.
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I'd let all that get to my head. I don't care, I'll paint the town red. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I'd let all that get to my head. I don't care, I'll paint the town red. She a devil, she a bad little girl, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal, take a whole lot for me to settle. She a devil, she a bad little girl, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal, take a whole lot for me to. Bobby, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Jump into the driver's seat and put it so much pain, we need time to rest. I wanna rip it out my arm, then I'll rip it out my chest, then I'll rip it out my head, 'cause we were the best. So I'll rip it out my arm, then I'll rip it out my chest, then I'll rip it out my head, 'cause we were the best. I can't even speak or fly from the nest. So put me on a plane, get me up and dressed. I'll pay for the day to fill the love reinvest. I wanna rip it out my arm, then I'll rip it out my chest, then I'll rip it out my head, 'cause we were the best. So I'll rip it out my arm, then I'll rip it out my chest, then I'll rip it out my head, 'cause we were the best. Too weak to manifest on the top of a crane. No.